Okay, Aquarius, we're back for part 2 of your read. I am just going to keep moving forward. I didn't really pause because I definitely want to make sure that I don't lose the download here. We do see you definitely arriving financially this year. That is obvious, okay, with the Emperor on the board. And then we also have you showing up here as the King of Pentacles, okay? Now, the King of Pentacles is very successful, okay? He is on his ish. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's very, very focused on his goals, creating stability. And a lot of times he also is working very hard, so he has something really tangible to offer with this Ace of Pentacles, okay? It's sort of like a card that's very much like put your money where your mouth is, okay? It is associated with earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This doesn't also have to be necessarily sun sign placements. Maybe you have an earth sign aspected strongly in your chart. Perhaps you're a Taurus moon. You could be Capricorn rising, Virgo, Venus, take it as it applies. But you could be dealing with a potential business partner that also has one of these signs. Whenever we're looking at court cards, we're definitely looking at players on the board, okay? So we know there's going to be success, and that is assured, We see that further emphasized with this Sun card here, okay? Another Leo signifier. I feel like somewhere in the mix, Leo energy may be playing an important role in your situation. Again, I don't have any Leo court card signifiers on the board yet, but just that archetypal energy of Leo. Actually, one thing I'm seeing right now with this, King of Pentacles energy coming in with that Leo energy is, I think that you're going to be really celebrating a success, a business success. I think something's really going to take off. This project, whatever it is that you're developing right now and you're putting your energy into, I think that it is really going to take off, and faster than you think, Once you really nurture it with the time and energy and get the right people in place, to hold their parts in building this, because I do feel like it's something you're not going to build alone. It's something you're working on with other people. It's going to bring you a lot of success. And I feel like there's going to be this moment of actual celebration connected to this, And it's really kind of going to be like your time in the spotlight. I just got that some of you may get write-ups, celebrating your work. You're going to get some kind of public recognition. There might be a party thrown, Again, there's kind of that like invitations going out to like a big opening or a show or, an album release party, things of this nature, okay? So I really do see you celebrating this success. But what's kind of in the background, and I think that's sort of like being held by that moon energy that came in the first read, right, is that you've kind of felt held back, You haven't really felt connected with your fire. We really see this with this Ace of Wands in reverse. And perhaps this is something that, you really felt coming in, especially in the fall, of last year, 2021. Something just really took the wind out of your sails. And I see that you probably also kind of felt like, where'd my mojo go? Like, I'm not feeling my fire anymore. Like, nothing's really interesting me and nothing's really exciting me. And I feel like it kind of put you in the doldrums a little bit. Like, I see you kind of went into this hermit mode, You kind of were just keeping to yourself. And here we have that same message again that's kind of echoed in that Moon card about the light in the dark, right? Like, you've been looking for the light in the dark. You've been trying to find, you know, that hope or that inspiration, that something that just could like light something up in you and inspire you moving forward. And some of this has been really heavy for you. You know, I think you went through some kind of disappointment. I really feel that this was emotionally related. We do see this 5 of Cups paired with the 3 of Swords. That's heartache. That's grief. That's kind of like looking back on what went wrong and, you know, sort of crying over spilt milk. And again, there's that message of like, you can't stay in the crossroads too long. You can't stay in the past too long because you're not going to move forward. And there's no way to, you know, have any kind of progressive movement when you're stuck like looking at the past, because you're literally living in a mirage. The past is gone. You know, there is only one moment you have, and that's right now. It's the present moment. And that's where you can be most effective, you know, is right in this moment. It's not one day at a time, okay? It's one moment at a time. And sometimes you need to break down life into manageable portions like that, especially if you went through something that really hurt your heart. And I do feel that something was lost, you know, something that you thought was going to, you know, be a big point of celebration for you, ended up leading to disappointment. But if you'll notice, you know, this figure is looking down at what's been spilled, but there's this, you know, character here that says, hey, but there is a pearl of wisdom you got out of that. And up above, you know, there's some bats, which represent rebirth energy, okay? And they're carrying in 2 of Cups for you. So they're like saying, don't cry over those 3 spilled cups, all right? Like, those cups couldn't quench your thirst, and you damn well know it. Don't cry over what had just become comfortable for you, you know? Really, at the end of the day? I mean, do feel your sense of loss around it. Don't ignore the pain you feel about it, but do you really want to stay stuck there? Stuck clinging to something that wasn't fulfilling for you, that didn't really do it for you, that didn't really light your fire? I mean, we see Ace of Wands in reverse. Did it even do it for you sexually? I'm just being real here, okay? I don't think so. I don't think it's what you were looking for. You know, but with the 2 of Cups coming in here, I know this artwork is very delicate. There you go. Okay, these 2 bats are carrying in this 2 of Cups. That's like, yeah, we got the real deal, you know, coming in for you though. So, you know, I can't give it to you though if you're not looking here. You know, you keep looking back at the past. Oh my gosh, did you see the way that flame went crazy? Look. You know, Spirit wants to give you some gifts, all right? Spirit's trying to give you what you're looking for, but it can't if you won't turn around and look in the right direction. You're still putting all your energy on something that's, you know, gone. There's nothing you can do to change what happened. What are you going to do from this point moving forward? You know? Yeah, we get it. You're worried about your security, you know? You don't want to get hurt again. And so it may feel, you know, easier to play it safe. You know, I'm just going to focus on my money. I'm not going to worry about, you know, opening my heart to anybody again. I've had enough of that shit. And it's very easy to kind of move to that place when you've been through something like that, you know. And I do see that security is important to you. You're focusing on that quite a bit with this 7 of Pentacles energy. You've invested a lot of time and energy, and you definitely want to see growth in your enterprises. But we see that growth with the 9 of Pentacles here. You are going to have success. Like, the money is coming in, you know, the money is coming in. I'm telling you, there's going to be reason to celebrate this direction that you're heading in. I'm looking here at the bottom of the deck energy. Ooh, yes. See, this all looks really good. You know, I feel like, again, you know, what you're waiting for is, you know, kind of to build up the courage to deliver this message you need to deliver. You know, we got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all about emotions, all right? It's all about an emotional invitation, an emotional message, you know? And I really feel like I keep getting it's from you. I don't feel like you're waiting to receive one. I actually feel like you've been thinking about connecting with somebody. You've been thinking about reaching out to them. There's some things that you feel like you need to express. And I'm just noticing on this card down at the bottom, there's 2 lotus flowers here. And whenever I see a lotus flower, I automatically think of that phrase, no mud, no lotus. So I feel like this is somebody that you went through some shit with, you know, you really did. You went through some shit with, and maybe you feel like there's nothing that can make what you went through better. But that's not necessarily true, you know? That's not necessarily true. Sometimes it takes some shit to make the flowers grow. And it was 11:11 on the clock when I said that, okay? So, you know, you might want to just take the risk to open up a bit. You know, you've had some time with this Hangman, you know, to get a different perspective. This is Pisces energy, okay? You've had a chance to get a new view of your situation. You had no choice because everything was held up, right? You've been stuck at this crossroads, and as much as you've wanted to push, you know, everything to move forward, it's been stuck. It's not been willing to budge. But these pauses in life are very important because it's during that pause that we receive the answers we need. We get clear, you know, it's like the dust settles. And then we finally understand the lay of the land and what choices we would make from that place of clarity, okay? Sometimes when things become a little too emotionally embroiled or stirred up, you know, nothing can be resolved until we take that time out to sort of like calm down and let those emotions settle within us, all right? But I see you had that space. And with that 6 of Swords energy, you know, you've moved away from the bad vibes, okay? You've let some things go. There were some things that had to be released. You've understood that. You might actually even be considering a move. You might be looking at going into a different location. You might just want some fresh energy. And sometimes there can be a lot of benefit in a geographic cure. And I almost feel that kind of energy coming in for you, that you might be looking to bring some new, fresh energy in by being at a new locale, okay? And this could involve a residential move. It could involve, you know, changing communities, you know, as far as the crowd of people you usually associate with. But I see you sort of bringing in fresh influence, you know, and I am getting this feeling of like, you know, kind of road trips, checking places out, wanting to have different experiences, wanting to see where, you know, you're really resonating with the land and where you're resonating with the people there and, you know, where the vibe just feels right to you. So I do think you're moving away, not just emotionally, but also in a very physical sense from sort of, you know, old energies that were making you feel stuck. And as you do this, this King of Cups energy comes in, okay? So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, all right? And that is very much about this place of emotional readiness, especially for, you know, you masculines. This is really you getting through those defenses, those places inside of you where you've really like, you know, put up your walls like, that's it. I'm pulling up the drawbridge. No one's getting in here. I got lots of crocodiles in the fucking moat. Like, and this is you kind of like letting the drawbridge down. Like, you're moving more into your receptivity, you know, your sharp edges are softening a bit. They've been tumbled a bit in those emotional waters, and you're ready to kind of like, you know, open up a little bit more. And for you feminines, you might be taking charge a bit more of your emotional life, you know? Maybe you're going to get bold and you're going to ask that person out on a date, you know? Maybe you're the one who's going to make the proposal. Maybe you're the one who's going to open up your heart and say, I love you first. And you're sort of like bucking these, you know, social norms about how it has to look, you know, that it always has to be the man who is the one who approaches the woman, you know. So I do see you, you know, moving into this place of more emotional mastery and readiness to sort of like open your heart and experience love again. And, you know, following that up comes this beautiful star energy, which again is you. It's Aquarius energy. But I love this because the star and the moon, they're like partner cards, okay? And they both hold light within the dark. So this is a very positive sign that's saying there's reason for you to hope, okay? Not all is lost. Sometimes we go through things that make us feel like, you know, there is no hope. But what we need to understand is everything in life is temporal. It is 16:16 on the clock when I said that. 7-7. That's the number of spirit, okay? And I really feel like there is a lot of spiritual protection for you, Aquarius. I feel like spirit is speaking to you in your daily experiences. Like you have your spiritual team is on board. They're all around you. And they're here to tell you that what goes down must also come up. And your time is coming because you got this Wheel of Fortune card and you're about to experience movement where things have been held up, and it's going to lead to a blessed new direction for you. And then you're going to step into this magician energy. Okay, this is a beautiful energy. Magician is associated with the sign of Aries. And, you know, this is really about a brand new beginning. You know, I'm really picking up with the nature of the Cups cards that came out, that it's really speaking to a new beginning in love. Sometimes the magician can be like, oh my God, I thought this thing was like dead, put a fucking fork in it. Like nothing could bring this thing back. Not the defibrillator, you know. Not all the CPR in the world. Like this thing was fucking flatlined, and then you experience this amazing resurgence, and you bounce back. This could be a reunion, and it could also be like just all of a sudden connecting with the love of your life in the most unexpected way, you know, after you had totally given up on love and didn't have any hope for it anymore. So I want to hear more, like, what is this magician about? Give me some messages, Spirit, about the magician. What is the energy coming in here for the magician? For Aquarius, and we had this. Oh, yeah. We got the Temperance card. We got balance coming in. And look, what is Temperance holding? We got 2 of Cups right there. And this is very interesting to me. I have to point it out, okay? Because to me, this symbol right here that's being made with this energy that's flowing between these 2 cups, it really looks like the astrological symbol for Leo. So I have to say it. I have to say it because we did see Leo energy show up quite a bit. So it could be that you're connecting with a Leo, or that you might connect with somebody during Leo season, which would match up with that Ace of Cups summer timing card that we had earlier. So that would be like, you know, late July, August. But this is Temperance is associated with the sign of Sagittarius. You know, we did see the 1111 card, all right? And that sometimes can be a marriage card. And we do see that this figure is standing on a diamond. So I believe that there's going to be some proposals coming forward in the summer season for you all. Some of you are going to be proposed to, but I'm actually getting more of a hit that there's going to be a lot more Aquariuses that are going to be the ones popping the question. I think you are going to have something to celebrate here. Oh my goodness. And she showed up earlier. in the Strength card, but look who she arrives as on her own. This is Empress energy, and you had the Emperor earlier. True pair here of the highest order. Oh my God, this is like fucking boss shit. These two together, watch out. This is a power couple, okay? Empress energy is Libra and also Taurus, okay? Aquarius, you're about to fully boss up, okay? And you're going to meet your match. And the two of you, you're going to make heads turn. When you walk into a room together, you're going to hold court. And you know, maybe that is also part of the invitations going out. I think you're really going to have something to celebrate with this relationship. We do see that there's going to be some haters hanging around, okay? There's going to be some people gossiping about this. They're not going to like this decision with this Page of Swords energy, all right? You are going to have some people who are going to be kind of like, you know, keeping their eye on what's going on. There may be some people who try to lead you astray too with this Devil card energy here, all right? You know, be aware of your tendency, you know, to, you know, sort of sabotage something beautiful. If you stay in this place of this Two of Swords where, you know, you don't allow yourself to get distracted by the things that have held you back in the past, then you can avoid this Tower moment right here, all right? And you can find justice instead. And that is your true karmic balance, you know. It's a beautiful outcome that is true and just for you. And justice is associated with the archetype of Libra. Okay, let's see a cut of the deck energy right here, just for any further message for Aquarius. Yeah. You don't believe what I'm saying right now. I see you, you know. Again, you're really in that stubborn place. Spirit wants to give you this gift of that Ace of Cups in the summer. And right now, you're just like, nope, I've been disappointed before, so I'm not going to believe in any of this. And by all means, you know, you can be in that space. You can disbelieve, but that justice will come in, you know, despite your need to feel that you have to protect yourself here with this Seven of Swords. You know, again, you're going to have a lot of people arguing, you know, telling you what they think you should do. A lot of diverging opinions in this situation. You really need to stay true to yourself. We do see that it ends up in victory, okay? It ends up in victory. And we also see marriage here. Some type of serious committed relationship. You know, we see the whole community gathered around that Hierophant card. You know, Hierophant is traditionally a card that's about marriage. It's about a serious union. It doesn't have to be, okay? Some people don't believe in, you know, letting the government be part of their union, and I totally get that, okay? But this is a serious, you know, it's a serious relationship. It's not like some fly by the seat of your pants thing. This is something that brings you a real feeling of victory and success. And we do have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? And Queen of Pentacles is not just known as, you know, that total, you know, totally successful woman who's built her own, you know, financial solvency and arrived at that place of success for herself. She's also known as the ideal partner. And we already have the King of Pentacles here. All right? So another sign of true partnership. You are going to connect with the person who is meant for you. That's coming in for you for sure. That hope will be fulfilled. That new beginning will be fulfilled. And I do see a party And I do see victory. I feel a real sense of celebration coming in with that. That Queen of Pentacles energy, that's Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? And right behind that, okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And again, that Knight of Pentacles is also holding that Ace of Pentacles, just like the King, okay? So this is where you're starting right now, okay? You're just starting now. You're building this future right now with the choices you make right now. And we see a progression of that energy. It moves from the Knight up to the King. And then we see the fruition in the coming together with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely a sign of partnership right here with this Two of Wands. All right. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You know, right now, your job is to walk away from everything that's making you feel overburdened. Everything that is keeping you from what you truly want to grow and nurture in your life. You see how this is wilting on the vine? All right? It's time to drop responsibilities that are not yours. It's time to let go of the things that are making you feel weighed down. You know, it's time to stop feeling the weight of responsibility for how everybody else is doing, how their, you know, situations are panning out. Like, you don't need to take care of everybody. It's time for you to take care of yourself and to focus on what's really important to you. What do you want to grow? Pour your energy into that and then do what you need to do. Take these staffs right here, lay them over those troubled waters, build a bridge, get the fuck over it, and move on to your new future. Because your new future looks very, very bright indeed. You're going to come into your power with that Queen of Wands energy, okay? And again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So we got double Leo, double Sagittarius message there with the court cards, okay? But this is definitely about, you know, arriving in that place where you're really feeling yourself, your fire's forward, you know, that fire that was snuffed out, it's now, you know, been relit. And you've freed yourself from, you know, the shackles of the past, all your uncertainty, all your feelings of being trapped, not knowing which direction to go. Everything's become clear. It just takes time. It just takes time. This is a more slow-moving energy, but I definitely see a new beginning coming for you. In the summer is when it's really going to take hold for you. And I think that's when you're going to be connecting with this person who's going to play such an important role in your future. And it's going to be a cause for celebration. So a lot of success, lots of financial success, and also wonderful, wonderful coming together in love and a hope for, you know, resolving of issues through communication, you know? Get the courage. Say the things you need to say. Don't hold them back. Life's too short. And that's my advice for you. All right, Aquarius. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. And please like, share, subscribe. You know, let other people know about the channel and these little readings I do here. I would really appreciate it. And I appreciate you for spending your time with me. Have a beautiful night.